Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. We have 10 turns to the left and 10 turns to the right here at the fantastic Circuit of the Americas. Overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and turn 12 of this anti-clockwise track. It's 3.6 miles long and we should see average lap speed 6 miles per hour. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Jet lines up on pole position and Oscar Piastri completes row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Sainz, Leclerc, Verstappen, Russell, Bottas, Hamilton, Vesti, Ocon, Stroll, Perez, Gasly, Hauger, Albon, Tsunoda, Sargent, Behrman, Hülkenberg, Théo Pourchaire, and Zhou Guanyu. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. So I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about this afternoon, and who's going to talk about it with us? None other than Naomi Schiff. Hi, Naomi. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. As we all know, every single driver wants to know what's required of them, and in the case of this driver, I think things are pretty stable at the moment. They're doing what the team require.
Absolutely. We're certainly seeing a driver that feels a lot more comfortable and confident within the team, and that comes from that stability and being settled into what we can now see as a clear role within the team. It's so important for a driver to know where they stand, because sometimes when you don't know exactly where you stand, you can easily overdrive or even put too much pressure on yourself. So I think they'll be able to focus on the smaller details during the race today.
Can everyone hear me?
Right, I know you're hot in the cockpit.
Hope everyone can hear me.
Here
we go then. This is the sprint then. That's the sprint. Let me know if you can all hear me. Everybody's on soft, medium, soft, Charles Leclerc's best ever qualifying start, guys. P5. We've had a beautiful W weekend so far. P1 in FP1. Pole for sprint quali. P5 for Charles Leclerc. He made it through to SQ3. We can hear you. How are you all? How is Anakin? How are you? But here we are. 7 laps of the USGP sprint race. And we're underway then as we just warm up the tyres a bit. Hello, Oscar. And we're just warming up the tyres a bit. Get up to racing pace then speed backwise.
Temperature on this lap, please. We're loading the gears, so let's go through them all if you can.
Just recharge the battery a bit here. That's the strat then. Those on the soft tyres, will struggle. Whereas we do have softs, but a bit used. So I don't want to, go ahead and use the used softs. There we go. We used softs, new tyres, everything else just used softs. So that's I'm good. Thanks. Tired after getting back from holiday yesterday. Oh yeah, you did go holiday. I can't remember where, but Germany. Yeah, how was Germany? Hope it was good. Not too much stressful, but yeah, you're back from Germany and you're back to joining the live streams. Yippee! You don't know the smile on my face right now. Right now. Alright then, IRL. Lando Norris won the British Grand Prix. Have Papaya made a mistake, chat? I want to know, Anakin, have Papaya made a mistake this weekend? Because both drivers are on soft tyres, and if you do realise, by the way, the soft tyres do wear out very quickly. Within a lap, it's already 8%, 10%, 12% tyre wear. Mediums, however, 5%, 4% tyre wear per lap, so not too much there. Leclerc on a medium as well. My sister went to a McLaren event in London as well. Yeah, I went there as well, so it was pretty nice. Yeah, very good. It was 38 degrees. Well, here in America, well, in the game, Texas, is like 38 degrees as well. 35 degrees, 32 degrees. Track temperature around 40 something, 50 something degrees. Excellent. Let's get up then, ready to get to the grid. We're just warming up the tyres then. You're gonna go in the middle here, do a bit of a burnout over here, and then just line up on our grid. So we're gonna face towards Oscar Piastri then.
Okay, not
McLaren made a mistake going to softs. Okay. We'll hope to see. We would not hope that we'll see us going through. We are going to angle our car a bit towards the left here. Oh, come on. That's just unfair. It's Ocon's fault. I can't lie, ATL. I can't lie. Stroll was in the points. Stroll was in the points. Stroll was P3, mate. In the race. Oh, was that red flag the race? Stroll's P3. I'll come back podium. Doesn't say anything. So yeah, very insane, mate. But can we do anything here then? Is the question. Let's get ready for the Texas sprint then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights await the drivers. And the Texas sprint is underway. What a start there from Lando Norris. Already covering off the inside of Oscar Piastri. Into turn 1 they were going to lead. Wheel to wheel with Lando Norris into the first corner. Sainz and Piastri. Wheel to wheel. Oscar Piastri, who had an engine failure in Singapore, essentially gave us a beautiful chance at the championship fight there. Sainz has to be fourth. Bottled down to 4th. Charles Leclerc has dropped to 6th or 7th. That's not a good start for Charles Leclerc. Max Verstappen up to 5th. However, he will get DRS the next lap. We've had a bit of an error through there. Coming round, remember these are on soft tyres, so they will be faster than us on the first opening lap. As Piastri, we're going to go round the outside on Oscar Piastri here. Bit of a risky move there, but I'm not sure. But here comes Charles Leclerc on Max Verstappen. I think he's making him the move on Max Verstappen. Norris leads the US Grand Prix sprint race then. However, you can see how much he's really struggling on those softs. He's not pulling away. We are catching up to the McLaren. We can see the dark trace sponsor at the back of that rear wing. We're going to send it, lunge down the inside here. Bit of contact, clean move. However, we're going to try and keep going here. He's still forcing us round the outside. What an opening lap of this US Grand Prix sprint race we've had them. As there is Lando Norris as we're going to come around the final corner, trying to make the lunge down the inside. We've collided with Lando Norris. Bit of front wing damage to our car. And here we go then, fastest lap for Lando Norris. We're going to remember the fastest lap does not give you an extra point or a DHL fastest point in the sprint race. We have got a bit of front wing damage now, which is going to affect us. Lando Norris will be pulling away with the soft tyre. We need to now refresh the battery, retract the battery. We've used a bit too much there. That's the main problem there. You can see how much understeery the car is because of the amount of front wing damage we've had. Minor damage to the front right end plate of our car. That is not good. That's a very, very bad sight to see, especially after the start we had of the race. Battling Lando Norris, that was my fault. I shouldn't have gone down the inside. I did a stupid move, paid the price for it now. However, we've got a bit of ERS coming round to Lando Norris here. Can we make another clean overtake here? It's going to be a late lunge down the inside. We're going to send it on Lando Norris. We're going to prove that we are worthy of a 3-time world champion here, and we move up to the lead of the race. We do go off a bit though. The front wing is really kicking in here, and we're going to try and battle along with Lando Norris. Coming round the pep-in here, you can see how twitchy the rear wheel is. Coming round the final corner, the front wing damage around Texas is quite significant. We've got a bit of damage, which is going to cause us to go off a bit. Tyres still within the 10% window, so soft tyres will be around 20% now, 15%. We'll be starting to deg off a bit. 133.7, 133.4. Does it make you pit even though the race is only 7 laps? No, it doesn't. Bro, so clean move. It was a bit clean. I just went for a risky overtake and it paid the price for it. But that's racing now. We have to just keep our head down and try and finish the race where we started the race. Pole position, keep up our streak of wins so far, which is I think 4 wins in a row from Monza, then Baku, then Singapore. So that's the 3rd win in a row, I believe. Yeah, we haven't won in Belgium, but we've had podium streaks in a row. Watch out for understeer. Yeah, we're having a lot of understeer mark coming around there. Lando Norris not having the best exit there. No one's there. You can all see how much the papaya is struggling here. We've got DRS on the back of him. Here we come on Lando Norris on lap 3 of 7. We're going to try again. We're going to go wheel to wheel into the penultimate corner through here. We keep our car ahead of him in the lead of the sprint race here in Texas. The soft tyres, I said it, didn't I, is going to start to wear off very soon. Carlos Sainz dropping down to P5 after starting this race 4th. Max Verstappen moving up to 4th. Both Mercedes nowhere near the top 5. This is a very bad sight for Merc, whom are essentially fighting McLaren in the Constructor Championship as we go off the road there. Take off to escape row. Hello, Gearco. As we keep going. Wait, why I have this crown? I'm getting XP. I don't know what you're talking about. Up there. We got the fast lap 133.3. Here comes Lando Norris then. It's going to be McLaren versus us. I think Charles Leclerc is, he's been overtaken by the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton. So he's up to P6, Charles Leclerc down to P7. If he gets in the points though, still P8 is pretty decent. We still have qualifying next. Piastri really putting on the pressure here, popping it on there, which is gonna affect us a lot because we're putting our tyres under pressure here. But yeah, let's keep trying and see what we can do. And Lando Norris very twitchy on the rear end of his. This is a very good. There's a top fans feature. It's a new feature on YouTube. I don't know about that. Did not exceed track limits. I was looking at the chat. Sorry, apologies for that. We go around the outside then of Lando Norris. Keep it ahead again. We keep overtaking him at this corner. We are going to be trying to win this race here then, Chaz. We go off the road there. As soon as I said that, we're going to try and make a win here in the circuit of the Americas. I'm also getting XP thing. What XP thing? What are you guys talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Lando Norris coming down the inside. We've been given a 3-second penalty for that. How is that fair? Wait a minute, guys. How is that fair? That's not fair. He just came and I had to go off the road, come back on, and then that's going to be our first flashback of the weekend, I believe. Again, he hits us, then we're going to let him go. I don't want to risk the overtake. But yeah, we are going to get the RS down the main straight here. Lando Norris, I'm coming for you. Even though I like you as a driver, mate, I'm coming for you here. I have to win this race. I know you want to try and get your chances in the championship. Here we go then. Down the inside on Lando Norris again into turn number 1. Clean overtake. We're going to go wheel to wheel. This is the battle. We were missing out at the start of the season. And now we are having the opportunity to battle the 21 best drivers in the world. Yes, we can include Lance Stroll because he got nearly a podium in Silverstone. If he went to the mediums, he could have got a podium. Lance Stroll podium. The F1 community were ballistic. It says top fans. Any comment you receive 25 XP. Yeah, probably because you guys let me test it out. I said hi in the chat. Community moderation. Chat filter. Yeah, I think all my fans who watch my streams every single day, like Anakin for example, will get those XP points thingy. Because you're watching the streams every single time, which by the way, thank you very much, love it, love the support. Alright, what do we do in this situation, guys? Shall we lower the brake bias? We could do that. This will help us go smoother in the corners because we do have a lot of front wing damage compared to the towards there. Oh, we've not got a DRS. Oh no. Okay, boost up the brake bias to 57. We're gonna have to recharge up.
So we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of... last incident, mate. Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals. Drivers just completed a pass for the lead of the race.
We had a downfall. Front wing damage is really causing us to go down a bit here, but man, it's fun. We still got the main race and main event and quality to come up to, so we're given a 3-second penalty for something I can't really avoid with this front wing damage, so yeah, let's just see what happens next. Now as we can't catch the McLarens. The Papayas are too fast, we can't catch them. We have to just now settle for P3 as we do make a bit of a mistake through here, lock up through here. Verstappen goes around the outside here. Oh, Max, that's a brake test. That was a brake test from Max Verstappen. Just didn't give me the room I needed. It was free abreast into that corner. Carlos Sainz, what are you doing? Carlos Sainz, I had nowhere to go. I had Max on the left. Sainz on the left, Max on the right. Verstappen didn't give me room. Sainz didn't give me room. Russell out of nowhere P6. We're locking up everywhere because we've got floor damage, major front wing damage. Now if we even get P3 in this sprint, it's going to be an inevitable thing here. Max, you're such a dirty driver, seriously. I gave you the room. No, go off the track. Carlos deserves to get P2, P3, P4. Again, look, he's hit me and I've given him room. This guy, man, only knows how to win from first. Literally. But man, anyway, brilliant race, superb race from Lando Norris. Lando Norris wins. Sorry, Oscar Piastri. What? Oscar Piastri wins the Texas Sprint. You've got to be kidding me. You're the most idiotic person I've seen in my life. Okay, mate. Boom. That's it. I have no words. I have zero words. Tell me that was not my fault. Tell me that's not my fault. Here's the TV cam replay. I'm gonna be realistic here. I'm just going through that. Max just decides, you know what, I'm taking this guy out. Literally, look at that. Guys, I already have major front wing damage. Look, I'm already ahead and he's trying to get for the move. And then look. Like, come on. Yes, partly it's my fault, but at the same time I had nowhere to go. Because if you look on the onboard with me, you can see I'm already in 6th gear. Look, I'm really struggling because the car won't turn, and then just bam, he kind of turned in on him. It was Esteban Ocon's fault, guys. It's Esteban Ocon's fault. Okay, I'm gonna give him room this time. Here you go. Come on, Max. Again, the car's sliding erect. Come on, Peter. Oh, that was not Peter. We're people, aren't we?
Yes, yes, come on, we're on the podium.
Okay, P3.
Good job this weekend.
AI turns there too, yeah.
Thank you.
P3, guys. Good race. There's no way this guy got driver of the day. Give Piastri the driver of the day. Congrats, hard at the end. Yeah, front wing damage did really pay a big menace here. Charles Leclerc points, guys. P7 for Charles Leclerc points here in Texas. That's good. That's really good. Well done to Charles. 2 points. Okay, bye. We're gonna do qualifying. If you want to watch, you can stay. We're doing qualifying after I record the highlights, which should be only 5 minutes. Give Stroll drive the day for completing the race. All right, enjoy the highlights, guys, while I just make the graphics. Alright, guys. Yes. Alright. Here we go. Qualifying. I'm gonna check the chat in a second. I'm just posting the thingy there. The graphics. Oh, I've just got this message from Gecko. Top fans and XP. What's the leaderboard? Place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. How do you get them? Send live chats, send super stickers, and I think I've enabled it on my channel. That's fine. That is epic. If I did enable it, guys, do you like it? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. Yeah. Okay. This is the main part now. Can we? Oh, thank God, guys! You don't know how scared I was coming into this weekend. I forgot. That's after practice. I was like, shoot, we're not gonna be able to replace the gearbox for free. We're gonna start last. And I was like, let me give it a shot. Okay, and see. That's the main problem now. So that's fine. We can use the 70% gearbox, 70 lap one. gearbox wise, what do we do? 213, 218, 201, 243, 0 and 70. We use 70. For this one, control electronics. Shall we use the 267 laps one, or shall we use 70 laps? I think we'll use the 267. Me as well, because I don't want to risk. I don't want to, like, you know, use up all. I don't want to waste it essentially. So I think we should just. What do you want me to do, guys? Let me know. Let me know, guys. What do you want me to do? Shall we go for the second spec or third spec? I will watch quali in a few minutes. I do something for 10 minutes. That's fine. What a race. Cool. Thank you. What do we do, Gecko? Second spec or third spec? Let me know. Because that's what I need to do. We'll go for the second spec, I guess, because I don't want to risk actually anything. Let me check. The chat is not loading up. Let me reset the chat. Let me put sprint race winner on the thing. This is Oscar Piastri's first sprint win, by the way. I don't think, yeah, he hasn't won a sprint race. He hasn't won a race since when? Oh my god, he hasn't won since the Spanish Grand Prix. He's done a Max Verstappen. He's won the sprint race, finally. There you go. Everyone. There we go. That's that posted. Should be there. Yep, there we go. Okay. There we go. I'll put my graphic as well. P3. After a tough race, I'll say. A sprint. Third. You want to go to the third one? Okay. We use the third spec then, because I think at the beginning, how long is a laps? 20 laps, yeah, pre-distance race. So this is essentially, yeah, okay. Well, should be ahead of Haas. 5,000 resource points. I didn't know that. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade something. That's decent. Where would we go? Let me grab my ruler, because I use my ruler to measure where we're going to be. Speaking of ruler, where is it? Here we go. It's on my desk. Alright. What's the time? 4:32. I have 25 minutes to get this quali underway, because I do have to do my lead after this. Alright, we're going to do that. Purchase that. This as well. Aerodynamics. I don't want to waste it on aerodynamicals yet. Powertrain, nope. No, we don't have enough money for that. That's the problem. Durability, for sure we've upgraded. I don't believe we... Oh, we're at the bottom of the list. Yep. Cancel... Wait, how much will be... Oh, this is big upgrade. We're gonna be, according to my ruler, ahead of... We're gonna be ahead of Alpine. We're gonna be the 7th best car. So not too bad. Not too bad. I'm gonna save the R&D points for now. But... yeah, this is season 1. Season 1 we won S1. We won in Texas. We came second last in season 2. Season 3 second. I mean, this season what's going to be. We shall find out when we come to qualifying now. I don't think we've got a race. I don't think we've ever been top 3.
It's a United States love affair with Formula One at the moment, so what a thrill for everyone today to see our drivers lapping COTA at full hot lap speed. It's the Circuit of the Americas, and it's qualifying.
Right then, that's qualifying then. Who's ready? Let me know in the chat. Who's ready for sprint qualifying? Sorry, qualifying. Who's ready for qualifying, not sprint qualifying? Where is the thing? The chat still doesn't load up. Wait, I think it's just my side. Let me turn on my mobile data just in case. Okay, I think the chat should be loaded up now. That's fine. The graphics should have been posted. Me is ready. Thank you, Gecko. That's it then. We're going to be doing 1 or 2 laps per quali session because I do have to rush. I have 20 minutes till I have to do my league, FP1. So that's that. I have to also do a Lando Norris today and Nico Hulkenberg. So that's what's going on. The car is sliding everywhere. It's like suddenly someone's put a, what's it called, rock on top of the car. Okay, hot lap mode on. Let's cruise and see what we can do. We've topped every single session. Back in sprint qualifying. Quali, can we do it for the main event is the question. We have a Mercedes behind us, Lewis Hamilton, 31.8. He will make it through to Q2 for sure with a 31.8. Let's see then as we head towards it. Charles Leclerc did a beautiful, superb lap on the softs to put it 5th in sprint qualifying. Can he recreate that? This qualifying session is the question because sprint qualifying doesn't really matter. We got 5 points in because we came P3. Norris got 6, Piastri got 7. So only 2 points deficiency, not too much to be worried about. We just need to keep our head down for the main event and see how the grid plays up. You can see a bit of a twitch of the steering wheel there as we came. We're going to use a lot of ERS here. And down the main straight we come. I will check the chat. Just let me finish the lap first. I don't want to get distracted so far. And just ride the curve around here. Glide the car around. Get off the throttle. And then just glide through here. No need to brake. Just lift and coast essentially is the best part about Dakota. Lifting and coasting, as you can see. Brake, lift, coast. Brake, lift, coast. Brake, lift, coast. That's all you need to remember. And purple sector 2 for us. Purple sector 2. Coming to the line now. This is going to be a superb lap. That's going to be a superb lap for sure. I can feel it. As you can see, the track limits. I'm on track limits. I'm not actually evading track limits here. Beautifully keeping it in bay. Towards the line we come. 30.8. Beautiful lap. We are having good delta. We could do 2 push laps in a row now, but at the same time, I just, yeah, we're safe, innit? There's no point in doing 2 laps. Can you do a party for the league? We can talk. I would, but the thing is, I have to talk to my teammate during the race, FP1. So after you're racing next season, so you do have. Why had they recommended sprint for hard tire? It lasts 61 laps. I don't think anyone would have gone hard. Okay, we're gonna skip forward then. Where is Charles Leclerc? Where you at, Charles? No way. Charles is 18th. Come on, Charles. You can't get knocked out today. Come on, Charles. He did very, very good. Very good in the first hurdle. Don't ruin it now. Out lap, flying lap now. Okay, right on board with Charles Leclerc. Is he gonna make it through, guys? Let me know below in the chat. Gecko, is he gonna make it through? 24.8 for 24.8 through the first sector. We've got a what? We did a W sector one, I think. 24.7. So he's matching our pace. 36.1, 29.9, 36.1, 29.9, 36.1, 36.7. So he's a bit 600ths of a tenth off. So 29.1 he has to match towards the final chicane. You can see how much he's really hustling the car around here. Can Charles Leclerc do anything here to try and grab a beautiful, beautiful entry to Q2 and possibly Q3? He rides the curve through here, bit stressed out on the throttle. He didn't have too much. He didn't put too much power on there. Come to the line. P5 for Charles Leclerc, 31.9. That deserves a clap around. Big clap around because he's made it through. Definitely. That's a definite through to Q2 then. Thoroughly, he's going to be P10. So chances of him making it through is crazy. Even Perez couldn't do it. Perez couldn't do it. Both Williams out, both kicks out, both Haas Ollie, Behrman at the back. And Logan Sargent gets knocked out in the V car. P70 for him. I'm back, guys. Anakin came back in the right time. Charles Leclerc did a superb lap to P5, ended the Q1 in P10, so that's a solid result. Boras here. That's that then. Let's go then towards to Q2 now. Gecko's really enjoying the stream, by the way. Love the support. That's amazing. Oh, bit of a slide through there. Don't know if you all saw that. Bit of a slide. That's ideal. Let's go, Seva. Let's go. Here we go then. Round. Oh, that's a big hit on the floor for sure. That's for sure, but I don't think there's got floor damage. Coming around the final corner then, DRS enabled and a bit of ERS. The battery, just don't want to race the battery too much, so ERS, we're going to disable at 68% and then glide through here. We're going to have to do a much more braking at turn 1 compared to the rest of the track because we don't have to. We can't lift and coast at turn 1, it's really hard. But like for example the S here in some place, you need to brake at the end of this here. Instead of braking, lift and coast, like now. Lift, coast, you can see how much time we gained there. 24.4 through the first sector. We got 24.8 and 24.7, sorry, 24.7 last lap. Here we need to full brake on. 33.4 for Gasly. That's a 3 seconds, 3.4 seconds off pace there. Norris 31.8. I think Gasly went on old tyres, used tyres. Thank you, Kill. No problem. Oh, we didn't use a bit of battery there, but it's fine. That's maybe going to give us better luck, I guess. Beautiful. 1 minute 3. Oh, okay, 31.6 for Lewis Hamilton. Is it just me, or are we like really cooking? 30. We got in the 30s last lap. That's in Q1. We're really doing good here in Texas so far. Here, 31.4 for 470 for Piastri to go off the road there. Don't know what's going on. The rear is just really snappy today on here in qualifying compared to the sprint. Sprint qualifying wasn't too snappy. You can see around the final corner at 30.9 there. That's a very bad lap from us. We might have to go again because the rear was really snappy. It was just like really hard to manage. It was just sliding everywhere. So that's mid lap. Oh, we can't go again. We can't go again because we don't have tyres for that, and we could use the old tyres we used in Q1, but man, by the time we get around the track, they're not going to give us much pace on those tyres. That's that though. Do we think we can make it through? Theoretical best at 30.4. That's technically us through, but I don't know. I don't want to risk anything, but we may as well just risk it, go out on the old softs and test out what we can do. Even if we gain 0.01, that's still an improvement. We can still take that through. That's something we can think of. That's that. Okay, nobody's coming out of the pits now. That's good. That's good. Both McLarens, P5, and I believe Norris is nowhere near the top 5. So this is not good for McLaren. But Bottas in an Aston Martin tractor is P3. Russell P2 in a Merc. Okay, so somebody's in the pit. 2 people in the pits. I believe it's Russell and Bottas because they think they're safely through. Leclerc's out on track for sure. Yeah, the soft tyres are already really struggling. You can see these old softs. What are they? 15% tyre. Yeah, that's why. Okay, I'm gonna just stop on the track here because I can't with these tyres. We're already 2 seconds off pace. Coming around then. Can anyone do anything? I don't want to get disqualified. No, go around here. Can anybody do anything? Is the oh, they're on a lap. Shoot, they're on a lap. No, don't bring out the yellow flag. Come on. Charles Leclerc is nowhere near the top 5. Okay, they're on a lap. I don't want to. That's why I don't want to bring out yellow flags if they're on a lap. So I'm just going to purposely just slow down a bit here. I'll let them go because I'm not going to impede anyone. That's not clean. That's not mean. That's that. Go on, Gasly. Yeah. If he opens a DRS, then. Yeah. Are you serious right now?
Mind that front wing is going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Yeah, he's on the lap. That's it. Is he on the lap? I don't believe. Yeah, I don't know if he is. No, he's not on the lap. He's not good DRS. So this is qualifying over. I didn't flash back there. I said return to the garage. The game just doesn't like me today. Here we go. The controller's back to where it started before. Moving by itself. I already put a bit of sanitizer gel on this. So no, don't retire from the session. That's okay. Pray, guys. Okay, pray that Charles Leclerc's made it through. That's all I want. Pray Charles Leclerc's made it through. That's all I need to have in my hands at the moment. I'm gonna click the X button, guys. Let's see. Here we go. Oh no, P11, just 0.1. Oh, he was so close to being through. Guys. He was so close. McLaren 5th and 6th. Red Bull made both cars go through. Oh no, Charles Leclerc P11. Ah, that's a shock. That's a pain. That's a real pain for Charles Leclerc there, who will only start the race P11. But however, he does have good chances in the race tomorrow. I mean, when we're doing the race, I don't know. Tomorrow I don't want to do the race because tomorrow I want to do editing. Wednesday I want to do editing. Thursday I'm quite busy. I'll do the race on... That's Friday because I do need to make a bit of highlights, by the way. I haven't made highlights in a while. But anyway, P11 for Charles Leclerc. Someone note that down in the chat so I can do the graphics later. I'll just do it myself. P11. Okay. Here we go then. Oh, look, it's McLaren and Mercedes murder plan. Piastri's like, you know what, Lewis? Yeah, you go murder him. I'll stand back a bit, okay? That's the thing. Here we go then. Q3. This is gonna be the one lap we're gonna get in, guys. That soft tires we do wear out. Look at that sun blazing, glazing in our eyes. Can we make it in the 128s, 129s is the question. Let's see our lap then as we ride the curve through turn number 1. Brake very early, however we did go a bit off there. And that's going to cost us about a second through there. So not a good start to lap already, but we can make that up in the next part of the circuit here. We just don't even touch the curb here. We don't want to risk, you know, getting floor damage. Even though the MFD sometimes doesn't pop up, I don't want to risk it because sometimes you do get floor damage from the sausage curves. Then as we have a beautiful exit around sector 1. This is the corner now, which is going to be really effectable here. We do make it through. That's a 32-0 for Bottas. That's his qualifying over. That's not going to be P1 for him. It's going to be around P8, P6. Go, kill. Yeah, we're trying our best here. DRS, ERS, brake bias. We're gonna. Oh no! I did not see. I forgot. My fault. I'm so sorry. I was checking the brake bias. I didn't see. I'm so sorry. Right, brake bias down to 53. No, I'm gonna risk it 50. Last time I did that, I believe we did get pole. That's the thing. 50% brake bias around Texas. I did get pole last season, so fingers crossed now. Is this lap gonna be enough? We've had already one error with the ERS. We've disabled the DRS a bit. 31.4 for Lando Norris. And by the way, they don't have soft tires, McLaren, because they used it in the sprint. That's why I didn't use mine in the sprint, because A would have been finished in the sprint race, we'd be like dead last, and B, so we could save an extra set for the race if needed for use set. Here we go, I'm to the line, 30.2. I'm gonna do 2 push laps in a row. See how sector 1 goes. I do believe we're safely through there. That's the best lap of the... No, that's not the best lap, sorry. 130.001 is our best lap. George Russell to 2nd position. McLaren have no answers to our time, have no answers to Mercedes. One of them is splitting the McLaren, and the other one is P2, is splitting me and Piastri. That's a big shock there. I don't know what to do, because the tyres are A, dead, B, we have no ERS whatsoever, no battery. I don't know, let's see how sector 2 goes. So far Delta's 0.8, so okay, we're not really making much progress here. Yeah, we may as well return back to the garage. Wait, Red Bull are behind Bottas. Red Bulls are behind Bottas. Possibly we're seeing What's up, Akil? Hello, Veins. Welcome along, buddy. Here we go then. But this is it. Shall we risk it? Shall we risk it and go out on all the... No, let's go out on... Yeah, let's go out on intermediates. Look, the game is trying to get me onto inters, guys. I might be like pole. Maybe, yeah. Shall we go out in intermediates in chat? Let's see. Yeah. That's the problem. I don't want to risk it with the tyres. 0.6 though. We are quite at risk. 130.281. What? 130.281 is a theoretical best and we beat him. Still any news from Lamphy? Yeah, he's okay. Don't worry, he's okay. DW. Both McLarens. I need Papaya to finish P4 below, please. The championship is mine then. That's it. Can Piastri do anything, guys? This is the question. Pray for me. Piastri, only third. He couldn't do improvement of his lap. I believe everybody's crossed the line to do their lap. Guys, we're gonna skip forward and see. 24.6. No, Piastri's on his lap. Can Oscar Piastri disable our chances for pole position here? No, he can't. He's only P3. Verstappen 4th. 2nd for Russell. Unless Perez can snatch pole. Perez 9th only. Science 8th. That's it. I believe we're on pole, guys. I believe we're on pole. Fingers crossed. I believe we're on pole. Unless the game bugs again. If the game bugged and we're on pole, I'm going to cry. Here we go. It's pole. 2 poles in the weekend in a row. Lance Stroll, give him a praise. He's P10. Piastri 4th. This is good for us. Pole position. Yes, it is pole. Norris P2 is not too bad. I can't defend him. Piastri P4 is very bad. For him, for us, is very good. But pole. Yes, everyone's so happy because of the pole. We built a dream car, guys. The start of the season, we were fighting for P10. We were fighting for P10. Now we're fighting for wins and poles. This is incredible. Everybody made it in the 130s for the top 4. 5th to 9th went in the 131s. Lance Stroll was like, you know what, I'm a special guy. My dad owns a team. Let me get in the 132s, and he did so. These are the Drivers' Championship, guys. Let me just explain to you. This weekend, if Piastri doesn't finish in the points and Norris wins the race, he will automatically become the championship leader if he gets the fastest lap. If he doesn't, he's not going to be the championship leader. If Piastri drops to the no points, and let's say Lando drops to no points, we will be 2nd in the championship by about 12 points. Wait, 34. You get 26 for the fastest lap. So 28, 29, 30. So yeah, 8 points deficiency. That's that for George Russell. Russell, realistically, Russell can't fight for the championship. It's going to be between Papaya and Seva Logistics. Who's going to be world champion at the end of the season? We shall find out. We are going to go to Abu Dhabi. Once again, we're going to go down to Abu Dhabi. McLaren, yeah, have kind of won the constructors by a margin, you know. Merc 435 can't get McLaren. The thing is, can we get McLaren? Can we get Mercedes? Is the question. Haas sitting there with 1 point. Who's the only man who scored 1 point this season? I want to know. Both Haas's currently haven't scored it. Haas. Who scored a point for Haas then? There's only one. Oh, Dennis Hauger. He scored 1 point for Haas, and then Ferrari were like, I'm gonna get you. Has Leclerc scored points? Yes, he has. He got 4 points back in Baku, P8. He was going to get P7, but the game bugged. 2 points from the sprint this weekend. GG for a P3. Yeah, thank you for the P3 for the sprint. And P1, pole position for us here. That car's still sniffing that Lamphy special substances. Indeed, you know. He might be, you know, but he's doing well, you know. I think the car is just, you know, on fire. You know, we've upgraded the car. You know, it's not no special stuff there. Don't worry, it's all good, all good. P1 and P11 for us then as a team, not bad, I would say. Could have been an improvement for Charles, but at the same time, we were all struggling with the tyre wear, and the tyre wear, you have to say, was a menace. So that's that. Next season, though, the upgrades that we bought this weekend. The upgrades that we're bringing from next weekend, Sao Paulo, Mexico. we are going to come back next year even more stronger. We're going to get the Constructors next year, guys. Mark my word. We are going to get the Constructors next year. We're going to try and get a, hopefully, now don't go ahead and say, oh, you lied, this and that. Hopefully, we're going to try and get a 1-2 for the team next season. It's going to be hard. Trust me, it's going to be hard because the amount of, you know, basically this season we could have had 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, me and Charles, because we were running 5th best team last season. The game suddenly just basically bugged my team career mode. Basically, I had my team. I had what's it called here? That's the R&D points. I had around 2,300, 3,400 R&D points. Heading into season 1 Bahrain, season 4 Bahrain this season. The game reset everything. My money went down to 0. My R&D points went down to 100 or 0. So I was basically left with a bankrupt team. So I had to refurbish everything. So at the start of the season, I'm not even lying to you guys. Lamphy, Vanes, Gecko, Anakin mainly they weren't here since the start of the season. Here's the start of the season: 13th, 20th, 3rd. We did really good in Australia, Melbourne, Japan, back to back, no points. So 4 races in the first 5 races, no points. We only scored 15 points. Then China, P3, Miami, P1, and then since Belgium, our happiness went from happy to happy. Belgium 2nd, Monza 1st after starting last, Baku 1st. Singapore 1st. If we win on Friday, it will be our 4th win in a row. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. Let's see. So season 1, that's not the one. Season 1, we got how many wins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wins. Season 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wins. Season 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. Season 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far 5. Podium wise, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 podiums. It should have been 20 podiums because we got robbed from half the races. So 15 podiums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 podiums again. And you can see the pattern: second, second, first, second, first, second, first, first. We could do it again, guys. We can still do it. And then season 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 podiums. Not including sprint, by the way. Season 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's been a pretty decent season. We've come like McLaren, you know. McLaren back in 2023. They were struggling, and then they came back to what beautiful wins in this end of the season for Qatar sprint race. That's that. I want to upgrade something. I don't want to have the R&D points 1,670. However, there's nothing for me to improve here. I could just upgrade this. I'll lose everything though. I have 20 R&D points. Let me check my ruler measuring. Yeah, we are gonna be still. Oh, we're gonna be literally same as Ferrari and Aston Martin. So keep it there. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining. That's that. I have to go. I have a league race soon for my league. But yeah, I will see you on Friday for the race.